Hi, welcome to my channel, Changing Phases Tarot. I'm so happy to have you here with me today. If you enjoy my reading, please like, share, and subscribe to my channel in order to be notified when I upload new weekly and monthly videos. Now today I'll be doing a general monthly reading for each of the astrological signs for the month of October 2017. As the reading focuses on the general energy surrounding all of the signs this month, the messages may or may not resonate with you. For a more personalized reading that focuses specifically on you, please contact me at the email listed in the description box or the About section of this channel, changingphasestarot@gmail.com. You can also find pricing and more information about readings on my website, also listed in the description box below. Please check out my channel for general weekly readings, extended weekend readings, and daily tarot snapshot readings. And you can also join me on my Facebook page, Changing Phases Tarot. Now, for our monthly reading today, I will be doing a 10-card Celtic cross spread, plus one additional card from the bottom of the deck for the overall energy for the month of October. I'll be using the Crystal Visions Tarot deck. There will be one additional guidance card from the Soulful Woman Guidance card deck. And I'll also pull an additional card from the Soul's Journey Oracle card deck to complement the reading. So I'm wishing you all a wonderful month of October, and I'll see you in a minute for your reading. All right, so let's get started with your reading, Aries. We're looking for the energies. Let me set these over here. Energies for Aries for the month of October 2017. For the energy for the fire sign Aries for the month of October 2017. The energy for the fire sign 2017. Okay. Here we go. So we have the center of the reading, the Knight of Wands. Crossing the Knight of Wands, we have the Ace of Wands. Very nice. Lots of fire energy going on here. We have this your foundation, Ten of Cups. This is looking like a good reading so far. In the past position, we have the Eight of Cups. Crowning your reading, we have the Five of Wands. In your future position, we have the Queen of Cups. You in the reading, wow, are the Six of Wands. In your environment surrounding you, you have the Five of Swords. Your hopes and fears, very nice. That's the major arcana number 17, the Star. And your outbound energy is the Hangman. Wow, Leo had the exact same card in the exact same position. Maybe it's a fire sign thing this month. Waiting. And at the bottom of the deck, we have the Three of Cups. So celebrations going on here. We'll get into the reading more in a minute. Let me finish shuffling here and choosing our oracle cards. So the first oracle card I'll pick from the Soulful Woman Guidance deck. Looking for additional message for the month of October 2017 for Aries. Message for Aries for the month of October 2017. One additional message for Aries for the month of October 2017. One additional message for Aries. Oops, a lot of cards. Just a minute. Aries. Divide that into 3. What we have as our card, Following My Truth. Very beautiful card. Let me hold that up so you can see it. Okay. And the last card, which is from the Soul's Journey Lesson Card Deck by James Humfrog. Oops, one additional message for Aries for the month of October 2017. One additional message for the fire sign Aries for October 2017. October 2017. And we have indecision. You hold that up so you can see the card. Sorry for the glare. Very beautiful mandala. It's called Indecision. I use my intuition in all aspects of life. So let me put this here, and I will just move the camera on so we can see the cards a little better, and I'll be back with the reading. See you in a minute. All right, Aries. So, like I was saying when I was pulling the cards, seems like there are a lot or quite a few wands cards. So you as a fire sign, right? And wands being fire energy, you do sort of appear here in the reading, and we know that the suit of wands is all to do with energy and inspiration and creativity. So we'll get to that more when we start talking about each of the cards. But definitely a lot of fire energy this month. So the messages for October for you, Aries, as your overall energy. Again, we have the Three of Cups, and this is a very nice energy to have as the overall energy for the month, right? It's a card that speaks of harmonious relationships, of friendships, get-togethers, teaming up with the others who are there to help you, spending that quality time with your loved ones. So it's definitely a sociable period coming up for you in the month of October. This might mean balancing, sort of finding that harmonious balance between commitments and being able to spend time with your friends and family. Maybe now in the month of October, you can meet up more with your friends, right? Go out, have fun, or this might be an actual celebration. We know that the Three of Cups also speaks of celebration, so this might actually be a special celebration and not just a get-together. So this could be anything from a birth, or a birth announcement, or an engagement, or a wedding, or a birthday, right? So any of those special celebrations, it could have something to do with that as well. But it's also sort of reminds us to, even though we have work, we have problems, right? Just the day-to-day hassles. Don't forget to take time out to enjoy the company of your friends and loved ones, right? It's definitely important and very needed after periods of stress, right? So just, when this card shows up and you have been experiencing a high level of stress, it's encouraging you, right, and advising you to take time off to recuperate, look to the support of friends and those around you before going back into the real world, right, to get back to business. On a more broad reading of the card, it could indicate the end or the conclusion of a problem. This could have been through a compromise, even changing your attitude or the way that you deal with something that's happening. So, it does definitely have to do with working with others. So maybe this was, reaching out to others, having to negotiate with others, but it's also a sign that you should possibly seek out the help and support of others, right? To celebrate successes along with you and to help you along your path. It's also a very creative card. So this could be a month where you are feeling more creative than normal, right? This would be possibly connecting with others who share in your creative, abilities or have the same sort of creative interests as you do. So many different things, right, kind of go along with this card, but definitely different celebrations, good fortune, connecting with others. So nice card for the month of October, Aries. At the center of our reading, we have, let me move the crossing card so you can see it a little better. We have the Knight of Wands. Now, the Knight, obviously Wands energy, so fire energy, and this is a very passionate person, very confident, somebody who's very full of life. As this is a court card at the center of the reading, we know that court cards can represent people surrounding us at the time. So this could be an actual person in your life, typically a younger fire sign male, and if this is a male, I'm sorry, yeah, if this is a person, this would be a fire sign like yourself, so Leo, Aries, or Sagittarius. Doesn't necessarily have to be a male, as we know that gender is, we don't sort of tie in gender to the card when we're dealing with a general reading, but a younger fire sign person around you, right? Or this could be an event that you're dealing with, so it could be sort of the energy of this card as it relates to an event that you have going on in your life during the month of October, Aries. Or this could be you, right? How you're feeling, right? So this could be your energy. So whatever, whichever happens to resonate with you, the main idea of the card or of the energy of the card is all about passion. It's about action, definite action. So, this could be you feeling very full of life, ready to act on something in your own life. And we know that, whereas the page of wands, the pages are the ones who bring in the messages. So the page would bring in that initial spark of a new idea. The Knight of Wands is the one who actually goes after it. So the Knight of Wands is all about the pursuit of that idea, right? So action oriented, very committed to what he's going after. Very courageous, right? Fearless. So he just sort of charges ahead with his ideas and his visions, and he knows that he can make them happen. So as it is very fast energy, and really out of all the knights, the Knight of Wands is the fastest energy or the fastest of the knights. So this might be, and if this is an event, this might indicate an event that happens very quickly. So maybe what's at the center of the month, the main thing for you, is this very quick and unexpected event that comes in. This could be sort of a hasty change of home, a hasty change of job, or some other type of living arrangement. It's just something that happens very quickly, and it's kind of useless to resist, right? Just go with the flow. If you have to change things around to make things happen, to as it is all happening very quickly, kind of go with the flow, go with it, right? So very lots of I feel sort of changes and pushing ahead and things happening quickly. And what's crossing that is the Ace of Wands and more fire sign energy. We know that aces, besides being positive energy, they're the yes cards of the tarot, right? And they're all about new beginnings. So having the Ace of Wands as the crossing cards, this might be, this is sort of an obstacle or challenge, whatever whatever the knight is looking to rush ahead with. It looks like there is something new coming in, so definite new energy here. So this could be it's a new offer coming in. So this could be an offer of a new job. This could be an offer of a new creative venture, or it could be any type of opportunity. But it's basically telling you to move forward, right, with enthusiasm and confidence. So you're just being encouraged to to harness your creative energies, move forward in order to achieve your dream. So it's a sign that kind of says, yes, go for it. So it's the yes card. Go for whatever it is that you're going after. Very action oriented, feeling very inspired, feeling very enthusiastic about whatever this new project, a new offer, or new idea is. So you're feeling, it looks like Aries, very sort of revved up and raring to go, right? You're ready to get this started in the month of October. And even though, there might be sort of a lot of things that have to get worked out, this is just saying, go with it, right? It's that spark, it's that push forward, so just kind of move ahead with it. So huge potential at this time, right? A great time for new opportunities coming into your life. And, we know that it is only the spark, but, crossing the night here, we know that the night will charge forward. He will push it ahead. So definite positive energy here, lots of positive energy surrounding your reading. At the foundation, or as the foundation, we have the Ten of Cups, another beautiful card, right? This is the happy home and family, happiness, joy, contentment. It's the card of, cups energy. This is emotions. It's all about emotions, feelings, and the 10 is the last card of the, of the sort of the numbered cards of the tarot, of the pit cards, and it's all about emotional fulfillment, particularly in the area of relationships, of family. So it's basically, you have everything that you want. It's that place where, there's peace, there's harmony, all of your dreams have come true, and you're just basically feeling in a wonderful place this month. It seems like that's the foundation. And given as it is a 10 card, it's also a good time to appreciate everything that you have accomplished so far, right? We know that sometimes with the, we might get caught up with the hustle and bustle of life, and we kind of forget to, when we achieve a certain amount of happiness or, feeling very fulfilled, we sometimes forget to give thanks to that and thanks for that and think about everything that we have achieved. So, take time out to do that. Also, as a cups card, it also has to do with intuition. So this could be it could be encouraging you to just follow your heart, go with your intuition, allow your intuition to guide you as to, these new offers, these new opportunities coming in. So, as an intuitive person, just trust your gut feeling about these new offers, and whatever it is that when you think about it and you really feel happy and inspired, that's your higher self, that's your intuition telling you, yes, that is the way that you need to go. So listen to that, right? Try to seek out whatever these opportunities are, these offers that make you feel happy and fulfilled and really are in line with your personal values and, what spirit is trying to show you here, and also what your higher self is trying to communicate with you, right? It's all about, it's this perfect blending of love, relationship, just overall good fortune, right? A good fortune card. So again, wonderful card to have in your reading, right? And it's a positive card both in terms of like a romantic relationship with this offer here, right? And the wands, I mean, this could be a new offer of love. This happiness, this contentment could have to do with an offer of love. This could be, a proposal. This could be, yeah, I mean, it could, having to do with relationships. It could be that you could be receiving a marriage proposal at this time. Doesn't necessarily have to do with romantic relationships, though. This could just be talking about, your personal beliefs, just feeling that at this time in your life you're very aligned with your personal beliefs. So, if you are a more spiritual person, it's feeling very in tune with your higher self at this time. In the past position, we have the Eight of Cups, so more water energy here. And it's interesting, you have sort of the three wands, so fire energy here, surrounded by water energy, so surrounded by the feelings and the emotions. So the Eight of Cups, it's a card that speaks of emotional, unfulfillment, but walking away from that, right? We see that in the card, the woman, she has her back turned, she's walking away from a particular situation. So this could be, you in the past, you walked away from a situation that was no longer emotionally fulfilling for you, right? I mean, there is a sort of there's a sad feel and kind of a reluctant feel to the card, but it's also a card that kind of asks you to question, what is it that truly makes you happy, right? What is it that brings true happiness, spiritual happiness, emotional happiness into your life? So this might be you sort of having more of a like a spiritual kind of awakening, or really finding that deeper meaning to your personal truth to life, feeling that you're leaving whatever wasn't serving you in the past, and you're moving towards something that is going to serve you better. So you were disappointed enough to walk away from whatever that situation was, or that event. But it's really has to do with, yes, it's very, sometimes it's hard for us to leave something and to turn our back on something, but it's all about keeping our eye on the goal, right? On the prize, on whatever it is that is important to us. And obviously it wasn't for us anymore. So it's leaving that behind in order to move ahead and be more in line with our higher self. Grounding you. So what's on your mind right now? You have the Five of Wands. Now, fives, they typically represent change. Um, so this could be, this particular card is also about conflict. So, it's you thinking about or having on your mind conflict or tension, competition that might be impacting your ability to move forward with your goals, right? And instead of being able to work with others, you're kind of feeling challenged, or others are challenging you on your point of view, on what it is that you believe, right? So it's a card that it sort of talks about there's not much progress happening. So if you're trying to achieve something, it's kind of not happening because you have all these people opposing you, right? On this particular card, we see that there are three people kind of challenging each other. We have the two lions also baring their teeth and kind of challenging each other. But nobody is really willing to do anything to really hurt the other person. It's more about intimidation. So if this is about a work-related incident, or if this has to do with your work, this could be that at work, you've been maybe you have been trying out for a position, maybe you were going for a promotion, maybe there are lots of people trying out for that same position. So it's that, it's competition, but it's not necessarily bad. It could just be that healthy competition where you're up against other people and have to prove yourself, right, and prove that you're better suited for that particular position. This could be, on the other hand, where this conflict and tension is coming up because of your ideas are being challenged, right? And maybe this is what you've walked away from this. You felt like it wasn't serving you in the past, but there's this conflict. People are sort of challenging you. So, it can be many different things. Obviously, this is a general reading, but it is competition, but it's more about it's not that bad. It's not that dangerous, right? It's more about just sticking up and sticking up for yourself and standing up to the other people. And if it does have to do with your beliefs, if you're, sort of dealing with people from maybe different cultural backgrounds, or maybe people that, have different ways of viewing the world, just try to understand that, people do bring different things to the table, and sometimes we can benefit from listening to the other people and what they have to offer. So, it sort of welcomes that, learning from the differences, right? But and whatever it is about, it does deal with change. So, kind of whether you like it or not, and whatever you left behind here, change is coming. Okay, so just there might be a little confusion right now. You might be, going up against some things, but change is definitely on the way. Okay. Now, in the future position, we have the Queen of Cups. So again, more Cups energy here. And this is, again, this could be as a court card. This could be an older water sign female around you at this time. If it is, it would be a Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio woman. Again, doesn't necessarily have to be a woman. Could could be a man as well. But it's somebody who is very nurturing, very caring, compassionate, sensitive, right? And when we think of that, good mother, the good wife, the loving mother, somebody who's very emotionally secure, can connect with others, somebody who's very honest and warm-hearted. It could be that type of person around you this month or coming up in the future. If it's not the person, this could be, again, an event or the energy surrounding you. This could be you taking on this energy. As the Queen of Cups, she is somebody who is highly intuitive. So again, we have to listen to your inner guidance here. And so she's somebody who, many times is a healer, a counselor, somebody with psychic ability. She seems to know what's wrong even before you say it, right? So she kind of has solutions. She knows what to say. She gives you good advice. So her intuition is very strong, and she can kind of pick up on things. So she could be somebody who is helping you, right? She could be helping you this month, coming up in the future. If this is not a person, if this is you, then this might be you looking to your intuition this month to help guide you through whatever new offers or whatever challenging situations are coming up, right? So just try to lean on the intuition more, lean on your emotions, draw on your emotional connectedness, and go more with your emotions and your feelings than your head at this point. Kind of listen to your higher self here. If we think about this as your energy, right? This could be you needing to be more caring or compassionate this month as well. Since she is a very compassionate person, maybe you are going to need to take on this energy of the Queen of Cups this month, Aries. So you could, you might need to be more compassionate or show more compassion towards people this month. Okay, so just keep that in mind as you move through the middle of the month, going into the end of the month here. Whatever it is that you're up against, you here are feeling very victorious, Aries. So you come across as your own suit, right, as the Six of Wands, and the Six of Wands is all about victory, right? It's another yes card, another victory card. We have one victory card here with the Ace of Wands. The Six of Wands is all about success and public recognition. So not only have you succeeded in achieving your goals, but you're being publicly acknowledged for your efforts and your results. Okay, so this could have been maybe whatever job you have been trying out for, you might have gone up against, quite a few people, right? There might have been quite a few candidates applying for the same position, but you're victorious. So it's about, receiving that public acclaim or acknowledgement from your peers for the work that you've done. So this definitely could be, you getting a new job, you receiving a promotion, receiving some type of awarded work. It basically just indicates the card that you have, harnessed your strength, harnessed your talents in order to bring about a successful outcome in something in your life. Okay, so you've managed to go through the confusion. We see a progression here, right? You've gone through this confusion of the Five of Wands, this very challenging, combative type of conflicting energy here, and you've come out victorious on the other side. Right? So you've just focused. You focused on the task at hand. You overcame all of the challenges, and now you're shining. Right? It's your time to shine. So this is a very positive card again to get. It's all about success. It's all about receiving the recognition that you deserve. So a definite card of acknowledgement, recognition, and just being seen as in a good light and being victorious. So very nice. What's going on around you? Another 5 card here. This time we have the 5 of Swords. Not the greatest of cards. So what you might have going around during your environment this month, in the month of October, Aries, again, it's a card of change, but also a card of conflict, right? A little bit similar to the 5 of Wands, but the 5 of Swords is different in that, you might have thought that you have won something. Here you are feeling victorious. But it kind of, asks you to think about, how did you win? Because winning isn't always, the prize. I mean, that's not always what we're going after. I mean, okay, it might seem like at the time I need to beat all these people, and I can kind of do anything and everything to beat them. But the Five of Swords really, it asks, what did you do to achieve, to beat the other people? So it's a card of, it is a card of tension and conflict, but it also asks us to, to sort of look at ourselves and encourages us to see that it's not always important to win, but rather to have integrity when we're dealing with these challenging situations. And we can see here that, there was a fight, the other person won, is walking away, but he's looking back at the woman who has the two swords stuck in her back. So, there it sort of talks about, yes, it's fine to have ambition, but at times ambition can sort of turn negative, right? And when there's too much ambition without thinking about the consequences to yourself and others, right, it turns out to be a situation where everybody kind of loses. So in feeling victorious, just be careful. I think it's more of like a cautionary. I know it says it's in your surrounding energy, but I think it's more of a cautionary card asking you to, be careful when you're dealing with these conflicts. Be careful how you go about achieving what it is that you want to achieve. I think that's what the energy of this card is telling us here. In your hopes and fears, you have the Major Arcana, number 17, the Star. And this is a wonderful card to have. It's it's the Wish Upon a Star card. So the star represents hope, inspiration, generosity, faith, serenity. It's a card of healing as well. So if you have experienced any type of not pain necessarily, but if maybe you got very down, maybe these conflicts and having to deal with all of these situations, maybe it got to you a little Aries. So this is a card that comes in, and it's all about healing. So it's she's surrounded by the stars here, right? We have the stars are representing the strength, and also it just talks about hope, right? Hope, renewal, faith, just knowing that you are being blessed by the universe at this time. It's also a time in your life where you're sort of entering this new phase, this phase that is going to be filled with calmer energy. Okay, and it's saying in the long term, just sort of trust in the universe, and things are definitely looking up for you at this point in your life. And we know that in the Major Arcana, the Star card, it follows the Tower. So the Tower is very dramatic energy. It's very sudden energy, and it's that energy that no matter what you try to do to sort of run away from it, to avoid it, you can't. Right? It comes in. It's very quick. So even though, much like obviously the Tower is nothing like the Knight of Wands, but it's fast. It's the idea of fast, something coming in quickly. So you might have gone through challenging situations, difficult times, right? But the Star comes in now to let you know that you're now healing. There's been, you're being transformed. There's been transformation. So it's okay to let go of this, right? Walk away from it. Let go of this negative energy, whatever happened that was bad in the past. Let go of all of those feelings, right? Know that you made it through, and so you can sort of forgive, forget. If this was you, right? If you felt like you had been hurt in any way in these conflicts, it's a card that comes in to show that there's healing for you right now. So it's all about new ideas, about growth. Again, listening to your inner voice, right? And listening to that voice to help you discover or rediscover a sense of meaning or purpose in your life. Okay, it's all about, beginning. There's this deeper spiritual journey that's beginning for you with the Star card. So, definitely the future tells you that the future will be better than the past, and just keep positive, right? Keep wishing on a star. Keep positive, because things are definitely looking up for you right now. Okay, so just don't give up. Just keep moving on, right, with an open heart, and knowing that you are going to, I mean, you have all these, you have the 10 of Cups here, you have this new offer coming in, so just trust in the universe. Things are working out definitely for you. Now the outbound energy is kind of a card that's funny. The Leo reading sort of ended the same way, with lots of fast-paced energy and telling us, move ahead, victory, victory, and then it sort of stops. So it seems like there's this, there might be some type of waiting for something to happen at the end of the month or towards the end of the month of October, Aries. So you might have received, there might be a lot of, towards the beginning of the month, there might be a lot of fast-paced energy and news coming in, right, might be about that job. So you might have lots of things coming in at the beginning, but then at the end of the month, you're being asked to wait for a while, okay? And with the Hangman, this is number 12 in the Major Arcana, the Hangman, besides hanging upside down and sort of symbolizing the need to wait and waiting for things to happen, it's also a card that tells us to see things from a new perspective. Okay, so this is a time of a possible indecision, right? But it's also a time to let go and find acceptance in situations where we don't have control. So much like the Star card, where you trust in the universe, here is also asking you to sort of trust, sacrifice, and surrender, right? Just wait for the things to happen. Change your perspective, change your old ways of thinking, right? And then whatever's coming after that. So then, in November, whatever was coming in here, you're giving the time, you're seeing things from a new perspective, trusting in the universe that these things will manifest and will come in at the right time when they're supposed to happen in your life. So there's a lot of trust going on, okay? And it's kind of echoed here in the two cards that we have as the oracle cards to accompany the reading. We have from the Soulful Woman deck, card number 48 is Following My Truth. And this card says, my inner truth lives in my heart like a pearl of great worth. It is a divine light illuminating my life path and steering me in the right direction. When I follow my truth, I find a deep sense of integrity, congruence, and wholeness. My truth may be different to someone else's truth, and that is okay. I do not have to prove my truth is the only truth. I only need to live it. Through following my inner truth, I develop extraordinary faith in myself and strengthen my personal power. My life expands spiritually and creatively. Things have a way of working out for me. More and more, I understand what it means to respect my inner truth and stand for it. I listen to what others have to say. I observe their actions, but I do not follow their guidance unless I get a yes from within. This goes along exactly with this part of the reading here, right? The standing up, the Five of Wands. Otherwise, I wait for further illumination from my inner being. I always come back to trusting myself and my own truth. This is really great. This ties in perfectly with that, and with what we were saying about needing to sort of stand up for what you believe in, right? Also listen to others, but know that your truth is your truth, and so you need to defend it sometimes. Sometimes you will be asked to defend what we believe in, and just because you believe in something different than what somebody else does, that's fine. That's your inner truth, and so this card is just asking us to follow your inner truth. The second oracle card is the card of Indecision, which is from the Soul's Journey deck by James Van Praagh. And this card says, I use my intuition in all aspects of my life. Your soul is spirit manifest in this physical dimension. Even though you may feel limited by the constraints of your body, your connection to the infinite wisdom of the universe is always available to you in the form of intuition. You are never alone when making any decision. Spirit only wants the best for you, and by listening to your inner voice, you will always be guided to the proper outcome. All you have to do is ask. The expectation of others is only an illusion. You were not born to listen to fear. You were taught to listen to it. Visualize any decision in your life as a fork in the road. How does your body react when you imagine your travels down each path? At first glance, one may look easier to traverse, but the destination will cause anxiety and a heavy heart. Another path may be more difficult to walk, but the destination will feel light and calm. When you silence your mind and listen to your intuition, the signposts will always be obvious. Well, I think that this card also goes very well with this side of the reading and what we were saying about needing to listen to, here again with the intuition, listen to your truth, listen to your intuition, and know that, by following your intuition and trusting here in the universe, in your higher self, seeing things from a different perspective, but always trusting in yourself, in your higher voice, your higher self, you can't go wrong, right? I think that's definitely the main message here. So trust in yourself and new beginnings, because there's definite new energy coming in for you this month. So overall, a very nice reading for you, Aries. So thank you for joining me again today. I do hope that the messages for the month of October have helped you in some way. I wish you a month full of success and positive energies, and I look forward to reading for you again next month. Take care, and I'm sending you much peace, love, and light. Bye.